What about? Don't touch me, sir. What's wrong with you? Don't touch me.
Hold up, stop.
Don't touch me. You're fucking lying. He's slamming me into the wall.
Gentlemen,
I didn't do anything.
Who's this?
So she would not cooperate, so now this gentleman can come off and talk to you if they want to press charges against her. So do you, I don't know her name or nothing, so when she comes up here, do I just have her to step aside?
Just give us 1 second. Just hang out 1 second.
On March 4th, 2025, officers responded to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport following a reported disturbance on a commercial flight. A female passenger had thrown a plastic bottle at 2 travelers for speaking Spanish on board. What followed raised serious constitutional questions.
I got 2 more coming. I'm on camera, so you know.
Are they
Yeah, you waiting for you, Mom?
are they the victims or the suspect?
Yeah, and you coming up?
Are they,
What y'all have to say? I'm asking.
Hold up.
What about? Don't touch me, sir. What's wrong with you? Don't touch me.
Hold up,
Don't
stop.
touch me. I'm
Stop.
okay. Don't touch me.
You're being detained.
I'm
Stop.
not being detained
Stop.
for
You are.
shit. No,
You are.
I'm
You are.
not. No, I'm not.
Hands behind your back.
I just got off a flight. What the fuck am I being detained for? What? Why are you like this?
Hey, don't throw on the
What the
ground.
fuck is wrong with you? Why are you grabbing me like this? I'm not even moving. I'm not even moving.
Stop. Stop, ma'am.
Nothing. I'm not even moving.
Let them put handcuffs
I'm not moving. I'm literally not moving. Why are you pulling my arm so fucking hard?
What state you from?
What the fuck is your problem?
I said stop several times, ma'am. You're not complying. You need to comply.
I'm not putting my arm.
Back up.
Get back or you go too.
That has nothing to do with what's on there. Then you grabbing me like you fucking stupid. Stupid ass crap. What the fuck is you grabbing me like that for? I'm not even moving. You have me in handcuffs while you still holding me. Then you put the handcuffs tighter than a bitch on my arm. Give me my shoe.
I got her.
Give me my shoes. You don't have to grab me. I'm fucking walking.
Well,
Now you gonna push me to the wall?
Yeah,
Now you
because
gonna
you
push
tricked
to
me.
the wall?
Because you tricked me.
I tripped you? You're literally standing on my clothes and you're telling me I tripped you? You're throwing me into the...
All right.
Why are you throwing me?
Sit down. Sit down.
Throwing me.
Sit
I
down.
got nothing.
sit. All right.
Sit down.
To the wall. And you're doing all of this telling me I tripped you.
Sit
I'm
down.
in fucking handcuffs. How the fuck am I gonna fucking trip you?
Please
You
stop
fucking
yelling.
lying. He's slamming me into the wall.
Gentlemen.
I didn't do anything.
Gentlemen.
I just got home. These fucking, put these fucking
I think, let's go over here. Come on over here. Here, you come back here.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do it. Why did he just do that?
So, what happened?
So basically, we were having a conversation.
This is the person that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were having a conversation within the flight, and she turned around and said, "You're
Sure.
bothering us with your conversation." We were speaking in Spanish,
Okay.
which may have nothing to do with it, but she got really aggressive to the point where she turned around and threw a Coke bottle in my face.
She threw it.
Coke
The
bottle.
liquid or the bottle itself?
An empty bottle.
An empty bottle.
It didn't do more damage. I gotta get that.
Okay, but did it hit you? Yeah, you did.
Right in my face.
Right in your face.
Right in my face.
Like a plastic bottle or
Right.
aluminum or?
As soon as
Plastic
no,
bottle,
plastic bottle. As soon as I hit my face, he said like, let it go, just let it go. But I can't. So I got up and I went to the flight attendant and I told her what happened, and she offered to maybe change her of seats or change us of seats, depending on her, her convenience really.
Okay.
And so we changed seats.
Okay.
And that's basically it. But she threw a water bottle in my face, and because she didn't like our conversation.
Okay.
That was basically it.
All right. Did you?
Before any physical contact, officers acknowledged on camera they did not know the subject's name or physical description. Under Terry v. Ohio 392 U.S. 1, 1968, a lawful detention requires specific articulable facts, not a general report. Absent positive identification of the aggressor, initiating physical contact with any departing passenger lacked constitutional grounding. Physical restraint began, the subject repeatedly stated she was not moving. Verbal noncompliance is not physical resistance. Graham v. Connor, 490 U.S. 386, 1989, requires force to be judged against 3 factors: severity of the offense, threat level, and degree of active resistance. Here, the suspected offense was a misdemeanor. The subject posed no articulated threat, and resistance was entirely verbal. None of those three factors justified the force applied: arm pulling and physical wall contact against a non-resisting subject. A witness confirmed the initial grab was a case of mistaken identity. Officers believed they had the aggressor. They did not. That error creates direct Fourth Amendment exposure. Seizing the wrong person without probable cause is an unlawful arrest. Under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983, any person deprived of constitutional rights under color of law has a federal civil claim. That threshold is met here. Subject was ultimately charged with resisting an officer without violence under Florida Statute Section 843.02. That statute requires the officer to be in lawful execution of a legal duty. If the detention was unlawful, the charge fails on its face. Florida courts address this directly in Jackson v. State 473, so 2D 372. Resistance to an unlawful detention is not criminal obstruction.
Get hit with any of that?
I didn't know that he did.
Okay. And was this up in the air, or was this on the ground? In the air. Was there any further altercation on the ground?
No.
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 We were just having a chat, and out of the blue she said, shut up.
Okay.
So we're business partners. So we're talking about business.
Okay.
And as she just turned around, threw the water bottle, it flew into my face. As soon as that happened,
The actual bottle or just the liquid?
the actual bottle.
And hit you in the face?
As soon as that happened, I got up and talked to the stewardess and told her what happened.
Okay.
And I asked to either
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You'll get it.
You want to fix it?
I'm trying to make you as comfortable as possible, but you gotta relax, okay? You're getting yourself amped up. Oh, listen. Bend forward. Relax, okay?
I think he's lower. I think his car's low, but I don't want to. He's not answering. He's not answering. Alright, lower 114.
Is it unlocked? We're gonna take it to the car.
I think Sarge just want to get the keys.
We're still trying to figure everything out, you understand?
Here's one.
Why do I have to go in the back of the car?
Not the one investigating what's going on. We're just waiting to see what's going on.
He was standing right there.
Wonderful world-class. Check out our amazing restaurant.
Alright.
All over the world. Related in a place.
You want to do stairs or? Because the escalator where her pants is going to be. Yeah. Yeah.
Where did you guys go?
Is that your car? Alright. We're gonna put him in danger.
For now. I'll call for 3 Yankee 11.
Instead of like trying to find some ways to solve it, they didn't even come to it.
Sitting from?
They were right behind me.
Okay, when you say they, who's they?
Both of the guys.
Both
of
those
the
two guys.
yes.
Okay.
Right behind me. And guess
Okay.
what? They speak English. I didn't even know that. You know what they telling me? In English, they talk among each other to poke me for me to turn around and say something. They was like, oh, shut up. Or you be quiet. And speaking in Spanish louder. And you know how Spanish sound? Imagine how Spanish sound. I'm not knocking. I love Spanish.
I'm just saying. I'm South Florida.
Look, I go más mito. I know Spanish a little bit, but and we on a plane, and you're not even being mindful. Like I said, they sitting right next to each other. Smart as hell. Everybody loud.
Did they put their hands on you? Did you
nobody put no hands on nobody.
Oh, okay, good to go. So what's this deal with the other lady?
What other lady? No, they snatched. They thought it was me. They just snatched her by accident.
They snatched her by accident?
Yeah, because somebody else told her to come. You know, more people on the plane as escorting. So one of them told her, come here. So she coming. I guess they thought it was her. You know, as she coming, they snatched her up. So it was a miscommunication right there.
It was a soda bottle thrown? Or what was the deal that was
No, I had a bottle, but it was nothing thrown. It was an empty bottle that I had, but nothing was thrown.
Okay.
But my thing is with this situation is that how you playing victim when somebody just telling you to be quiet and to calm down? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's it. I reported it to them. They didn't do nothing about it.
The lady
they didn't even.
So the woman in all brown.
All brown. The one all brown, she had nothing to do with it. She was just trying to wait for her turn to get off the plane.
Right.
But she was getting aggravated because the fact that she's not understanding why everybody rising, but nobody getting off the plane. So I would say it's two different going on. But like I said, them two was been holding on the plane from the beginning, but everybody, they playing victim as they doing it. And I'm like, I see what's going on. I just got to make it home. That's all I got to do.
Now, the in-flight bottle throw. Throwing a physical object at another passenger constitutes battery under Florida Statute Section 784-603. Battery requires intentional, non-consensual physical contact. Throwing a bottle into someone's face satisfies every element of that statute. More significantly, the act occurred aboard a commercial aircraft in air commerce, triggering federal jurisdiction under 49 U.S.C. Section 4065-04. Federal statute criminalizes assault on aircraft and air commerce. Both the FBI and FAA hold concurrent jurisdiction over such incidents. The aggressor's stated justification that the victims were speaking Spanish carries zero legal weight as a defense to battery at any level of American law. First Amendment protects freedom of expression, including the language in which a person chooses to speak. That protection is absolute. Under Madel v. Tam, 582 U18, 2017, speech cannot be restricted based on content or perceived offensiveness. Language choice is protected expression. The 14th Amendment adds an equal protection dimension. Targeting passengers for speaking Spanish implicates national origin, a protected class. Hernandez v. Texas, 347 U.S. 475, 1954, established that national origin discrimination by state actors violates the Equal Protection Clause. The airline's failure compounds everything. When the bottle throw was first reported, the flight attendant offered seat change and returned to duties. Federal Aviation Regulation Part 121 imposes affirmative obligations on air carriers to document and manage reported in-flight assaults. Failure to document, identify, and coordinate with law enforcement is what left arriving officers with fragmented, contradictory scene information. Now the grades. The arresting officers receive a C+ response was organized, but force preceded identification, a critical procedural failure. De-escalation was not attempted before physical contact with a non-threatening subject. Under Graham, that sequence does not survive constitutional scrutiny. The arrested subject receives a B. She asserted her rights appropriately and made the correct decision not to physically resist. Even against an unlawful arrest, Tillman v. State, 934 So, 2D 1263 for 2006, confirms that physical resistance is not the legal remedy the courts are. In-flight aggressor receives a D. She committed battery, potentially a federal offense, with no cognizable legal defense. The airline receives a C-. Procedural failure mid-flight directly caused the chaotic and constitutionally deficient arrest at the gate. Key takeaways. Officers must establish identity before applying force. Reasonable suspicion attaches to a person, not a category of passengers. Verbal non-compliance alone does not authorize physical restraint. Graham v. Connor requires force proportionate to actual resistance presented. In-flight assaults carry federal exposure beyond state battery law. Airline crews who fail to document incidents create downstream legal liability. And no amount of personal annoyance, including objection to a language, justifies physical assault or provides a defense to criminal battery charges. Leave your analysis in the comments. If this legal breakdown was useful, subscribe for more case-by-case constitutional analysis. Thank you for watching.
I tried, and she kept working, ignored the situation. Okay. That's what it escalated to. Like
supervisors or the other attendant told her, you're going to get fired. That's when she
And
came in.
why it escalated told on the flight or whatever after they finished moving them. I don't know what type of VIP treatment they was giving them. They moved them to the front or whatever, right? And then she came to my area talking about, oh, they said something like, we're not pressing charge. I'm like
she
first
was
of all,
talking to her like in a demanding way.
You
Like,
shouldn't
I
come to
need
me
you
about
to sit
nothing
listen
because
to me.
you should come to me about nothing because I'm the one who called you guys to tell him to calm down, like tone lower his voice. So I'm not understanding why I'm being aggressive now.
If you don't mind, dear, what's your name so I can actually include this in my report? Because I think this is going to help that lady out tremendously. Because whatever the hell he's saying, because he's saying the other lady was the problem.
No.
Right, exactly. You see what I'm saying? All right.
No.
So.
He's saying that?
The
people?
No, mind you, I haven't spoken to him. I'm getting all this all from 3 different people.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out what the hell's
and
going
it's
on.
all because of them two don't want to talk all loud. It started with that. And then instead of the pilot solving the situation by moving them and leave it as that, they're giving them, it's escalating and they feel like, I don't know, why is it escalating for something that they started? That's what I'm not understanding.